So go ahead and open up the sine function in the graphical calculator and you'll have this file here. So again, we're going to run through this, and you can see now that we're going to have this sine function appearing. So we'll just draw it out first of all and let you see what it looks like. So that's the sine function from 0 degrees all the way around to 360 degrees. So let's go look in a bit closer and we'll see what's happening with this. I'll zoom in a bit so you can see that a little bit better. So we're going to start off at 0 degrees here, and as we work our way around the circle, you'll see that we're going to have the little red dot just working its way around anti-clockwise. Now with the sine function, what we're interested in is the ratio of this length here, which is the y height, divided by this length here. Now this length here, in this instance here, we just made the value equal to 1. So the height up here is going to be the opposite, because it's opposite the angle here, and the distance along here is going to be the hypotenuse. So the sine function is the opposite over the hypotenuse. And you can see the function appearing here as well. So again, what we've done is we've opened up the circle so that all 360 degrees now appear along this axis. Now along the y-axis, we've got the ratio of this length here divided by this length here. Now the way we've set it out at the moment is we've made the hypotenuse, the red line, equal to a value of 1. So it means the ratio of this length here to this length here is just going to be the value of y upon 1, which is just really going to be this height. So it means that the value of the sine function is just really going to be the height of the y here. So you can see here at the moment we've got a particular angle here. Now the angle is at this point here, and this point here the height is just going to be the same as this height. So let's work our way around about and it'll become a little bit more obvious. So you can see here that as the angle tends towards a value of 90 degrees, we can see that we're going to have this length here, the y length, is going to tend towards the radius of the circle. You can see this appeared here, so that's going to head up. So at that point there, whenever we hit 90 degrees, we're going to have a value of the sine which is going to be heading towards a value of 1. So as we head along into the second quadrant, you can see here that the height is going to start decreasing. So it means that the value here for the sine is going to start decreasing as well. And it will decrease all the way down to eventually the height here becomes 0. And when the height becomes 0, we're just going to have the height here will become 0 as well. So just head along there, you can see it heading towards 0. And then as we head into the third quadrant, you can see the height's going to be getting greater, but it's going to be greater in a negative sense, so it's going to be a minus value, and you can see the minus value over here. So we'll continue along into the next quadrant. So you can see here as we head towards the value, our angle is going to be 270 degrees. We're going to have the y height is going to be equal to minus 1, and you can see the minus 1 here. And now in the final quadrant, you can see that the y height again is starting to decrease, and it's going to decrease back down to a value of 0, and you can see it decreasing here until eventually we hit 360 degrees, and at 360 degrees the height of this is going to be equal to 0. That is the y height here, this little height here, is going to tend towards 0. So this here is the sine function, and again it's best to open it up and play around with it and just have a look and see and ensure that you can understand that the sine function is really just going to be given by the y height of this little triangle as this point here, red point here, just rotates round about the circle. So that's all there is for the sine function. We'll move on to the final trigonometric function, which is the cosine function.